What you want?
Not no more.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You gonna take that middle?
Interview
You
then.
gonna take that middle cushion?
Shit.
You gonna take that middle cushion?
Nah, you sit right here. I sit.
You gonna be an interview? We should an interview.
Oh shit, bro.
It's actually live right now.
Oh shit, what's happening?
Shout out world.
Yeah, you
Let's
know,
go ahead and
I'll
start
take your
this show. Let's kick this bitch off.
you know I ain't
Bro,
looking
I
on
was
to
real.
Get me a
Like,
cup.
shit. We can put another chair.
That a fifth?
You wanna sit
Oh,
down,
okay.
like on the stool.
Gotta say it.
I got your shit too.
Right in the back.
Here. I got your shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You could then put that on the back and be in the mix. We don't want you behind the fan.
That live right now.
Like Hustle and Flow.
Turn that fan off.
Kill them fans.
That nigga walked in.
Dead.
Kill the fan.
That nigga walked in on that jack, boy.
So
Y'all ass better just drink out the bottle now.
The whole
ain't
room,
no problem.
the whole room temperature.
Close that door, Neiman behind you, bro.
See who pulling up, make sure no house pull up. Nah,
I'm dead.
That's how it's gonna be.
Damn, it's a lot of niggas in this interview. Y'all better answer these questions too.
Hotel.
Don't get shy.
It's really just a combo for real, bro.
Lord,
I ain't know I was gonna be on camera, bro.
That shit rolling right now.
Y'all seen this nigga Neiman? He got him a beard now and shit.
Come on,
He
bro.
done grew his beard out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to
My
like y'all.
sons are getting grown. Fuck.
this nigga here.
All my kids here today.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Love y'all boys, man.
Get this,
Ronald got the goatee.
let's get this bitch going, man.
Hey, man. Midnight Take. Now, Ant, man, how you feel about your take, man?
Feel good, bro. I feel like we put enough time into it. We didn't rush the process. The first one, it took us a year to do the first one, and to know that we bounced back. We did this one in what, 6 months, bro?
That's it.
We did this one in 6 months. I feel like the pen is a lot sharper than it was in the first one. I'm not saying that it's perfect, but it's definitely, you can hear the progress in it. So I feel good about it, bro, for
I
sure.
listened to it all the way, man. You didn't send me like the track name, so
I sent them, man.
3 first.
I sent the track names, man.
But you know,
Yeah, I
I be
feel
so
you.
excited. I just pressed the
Just
link,
press
you know
play.
what I'm
I feel it.
And let it
I
ride.
feel it.
Yeah,
That's what I
feel
did
you.
when he sent it to me. I just let
feel
it
it.
play from beginning to end.
yeah,
I feel it.
yeah. And then is Roland making your beats?
Yeah, no, so Ro is producing.
Okay.
Basically, he bringing the sound and the beat to life. So he's the one that's putting me in the beat. So it don't just sound like I'm on top of it. So he the wizard behind it, really. So
The energy stuff.
yeah.
Okay. And y'all
Yeah.
have like a ritual before y'all like start, making a song? Or what?
Well, usually I get in front of the mic and I do that Michael Buffett shit.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble. And then I go in there and kill that bitch, man.
For every track?
Before every track, nigga never fails, bro.
Oh, you know he's
But-
a comedian.
What I mean, you gotta get in your mode when it's time to record. You can't just go in there like with a flat ass like type of, I want to say like confidence or attitude when you get in there.
You been out of the drink or you just like straight?
Nah, to be honest, bro, could be real with you. The first tape, like I did, like smoke a little cannabis, in the making of that one. But this one, I really stayed away from the cannabis, man, and the cannabinoids. I didn't want to fuck the serotonin receptors up, man. Nah, but I wasn't on no drinker. I wasn't on no green on this one, man. I really just, this tape for me, it meant a lot, to be honest. It's kind of like a statement piece. I think when a lot of people listen to this tape, you're gonna understand that I'm coming at it with a confident level, because although I do know people that create, I say it from a confident standpoint. I'm a writer, bro. I'm a writer first. So, I mean, I feel like I can go with the best of them, bro. At this point, like, I'm only getting sharper. So the more that I stay off of, like, just, I don't drink that much these days, only for special occasions, more so, locked in on the health. So it gives me a clearer mental as well. Yeah. So it makes the pen way sharper.
I seen you been slimming up, man.
Trying to, bro.
Yeah.
Been in that sauna dying, nigga. I've been in that hell dying, but it's been worth it. Yeah, I can actually like do a whole song from front to back without like really taking breaths, and he can vouch for that.
Okay. So what you got playing after this? Hey.
What, after this tape?
Yeah, you got something like in the works?
I love that Juice is here, man, cause he'll tell you my work ethic. I didn't just sit on this. I'm already working on new shit. I text him all the time, bro. Like, I got something else I'm writing. I got a beat that I'm working on right now. We heading out the country here in the next week or so, and I plan on recording that there, with those vibes. But I don't just sit on it, man. I've always been that type of person. I'm a perfectionist. So even when he tells me that something sounds good or, it sounds amazing at the time, like, I'm always in my head about it, but I don't ever just get comfortable. I can never be comfortable in like the position I'm in. So regardless of the tape dropping, yeah, I'm gonna celebrate it because we put work into it, and it was a lot of days that I ain't feel like doing it, bro. Really, to be honest, like, just be tired from everything else. But I'm gonna celebrate it for a minute, but this is only the beginning, bro. I can't settle with this. So.
What do you do in your free time, man, to like kind of get your mind off of just stressing out about what lyrics to write? Sometimes you gotta just kick back and find something to do, let go stress.
I used to spend a lot of time on the game, bro. A lot of time. Like, I'd be on Call of Duty with you, or I'd be on the game with them. I play Madden a lot, when I'm just chilling these days. But out of line, man. Out of line. But
nobody told you to throw a fade around. I went to New Orleans. I went to New Orleans.
That's funny, man.
You don't say something. Hey man, shout out to everybody in New Orleans. I'll be out there next week for y'all home opening game. I'm wearing a Philly jersey. We gonna have that recorded. No, I'm gonna be there to see Derek Carr bullshit.
That man there, he be out of line.
I believe him.
That man be
Yeah,
out
how
of
about
line.
them Cowboys?
Can't play with them.
You got the record scratch right there, boy.
Talking about the Saints.
Talking about some bullshit.
Nah, but I usually, man, I be on the game. I be on the game sometimes, but it seems like these days I just go to the gym, bro. It's days I be in the gym for 3 hours. Last night I was in that mother for 3.5 hours. That's my release these days, the gym, and really, like, be honest, I don't get tired of writing, bro. I spend time with my fiance. I got me a Doberman. I spend time with him, man, take him on walks and play with him in the crib. But for the most part, bro, I can't. It seems like I can't get away from writing as much as I want to. That's fun to me, bro. So that is what I do on my fun time,
And I meant to say on record, man, congrats.
I appreciate it, bro.
Like,
Thank
I posted a little comment or whatever.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's been smooth, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely, learning experience, but I love it, bro. I wouldn't go backwards.
That means you got discipline. You got more stuff in the vault.
Yeah, for sure.
After this tape, are you gonna continue like the trilogy? Are you gonna do like the third, the fourth, like kind of like Carter?
Man, my favorite number is 6. I don't know. I just love the number 6. Me and Juice have had plenty of conversations in the studio, and I told him that I want to take it to 6 tapes. After 6 is when I'm done, and I hope that when I drop the 6th one, I'll be at a point where I've exceeded expectation. Because when I drop the Midnight tapes, they're not meant to be long, drawn-out projects. It's more so me wanting to challenge my versatility. I don't just get on a mic. I'm not these like rappers that get on and mumble rap or get on a mic and I'm just like talking about dumb shit. Like, I really
wrong with that, though.
ain't nothing wrong with it. And that's the thing. Like, I don't have nothing against, like, creating is creating. Yeah. At the end of the day, you have your different avenues of rap. You got trap rap for a reason. That's been a big thing in the black culture for the longest. So when I see people talk about all these young cats coming up talking about it, you can't really be mad, bro. We had Gucci Mane growing up. We had Jeezy, bro. We had the Dolphs. We still got the Key Glocks. We got them real trap rappers, bro. But what I don't like is people that ain't trap rappers that try to portray that image. So me, I'm gonna tell you about my life, bro. And my thing is, I'm not looking for acceptance. If it floats your boat, then it floats your boat. But if it don't, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. So I'm gonna continue to challenge myself, see what pockets I can get in, see what type of flow changes I can work on, and what type of beats I got. On the Midnight tape too, I got 3 beats from Lucas Quinn, and he has 4 beats on Russ's new album. I had on the last tape a beat from the guy that did J. Cole's. I think J. Cole did like a song saying thank you to producers on YouTube. Batman, I had one of his on my last one. So I really just get these different type of beats and just challenge myself, bro. So I don't see this ending until tape 6, bro. And hopefully at tape 6 it'll be that one where when that one drops, I'll pretty much be riding off into the sunset off of this shit. But I hope that there's other projects in between and collabs.
Yeah, we're definitely looking for it.
Nah, for sure.
And have you ever thought of it? Everybody don't know that you bilingual. So you can really switch your style up.
You know, I can't be D-Smoke, bro.
He by nigga.
I'm by nigga. Like, I ain't, you know, I'm not fluent in it, bro. And that's the thing. Like, my brothers, my sisters, like, if you go to my people's house, like, they've been around my people. They speak Spanish, like, fluently, bro. But then I get around, I got to pull out the dictionary sometimes. Just see, nigga, you just cuss me out, bro. Like, you know. Yeah, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know.
I'm saying.
I'm going to add this Spanish in there, bro.
I
Couple
think,
words at least. Look.
nah, I think I understand it more than I speak.
Would you ever do a collab with somebody that's like a Spanish rapper?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Yeah. Like you got see like growing up, bro, I was the one that was at like the quinceañeras, like Tejano music, like you grew up on Pantera Norte, like you know, corridos, like that real Hispanic boot dancing music, bro. So I like what is his name? The Mexican OT. The Mexican OT out of Houston.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that
never got a shirt on.
different, bro.
Luchador.
Different, but his sound, he took that to a different level. I would love to work with him one day, bro.
Yeah, I can see y'all.
Yeah, he hard, bro. He hard for sure. I go down that avenue.
Okay.
I challenge myself.
I'm a damn near have to spam DM me, man. You know, get on the tape with my boy, man.
Nah, for sure. For sure. I'll make that ride up I-45, man. Oh, God.
I'm tired. You know, kind of switch it up a bit, man.
What's
you
up?
believe in UFOs? And,
Damn.
How would you react if you encountered an actual alien?
I put a post on my Instagram the other day that said, you got to apologize to your conspiracy friends. I believe in aliens, bro. I done told your ass that. I done told you that. I think I done told you that.
Mean, I believe in them.
I believe in them.
Only living beings.
Yeah.
We can't be the only people in this universe, bro.
I ain't
Like-
care, bro. I see an alien, bro. I'm gone.
It's alright. I got something for aliens. So
You know-
it's cool.
Nah, bro, they got something for you, bro. They shit advanced.
That's a tough question,
What
though.
if they damn near got like some body armor or something like they
Nah.
superhuman?
They're advanced.
If them niggas come out like that, bro, I'm gone. Cause what I'm gonna do against a nigga with body armor from a different planet, like,
You gotta get cool.
you know what I'm saying? Like
What's
a
up,
nine.
dog?
I'm trying to run the man.
Nigga nice.
Like,
So you got 100 to 0.
Nah.
yeah, he landed his spaceship
That-
down there like park here, bro. Like I'll move my car. You know
What would you do?
I would probably like, you know, keep a distance, but if you walk towards me, I'm damn near just gonna pray and get right with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? While I'm communicating with
Nah,
him.
do you come in peace?
Yeah, I come in peace.
Him.
I don't know how he gonna tell us that though.
But I heard that, like, well, I heard, you know, you watch some videos, they say that aliens talk through to, mental telepathy. So it's like, you can have a conversation just looking at somebody. So, like, people that do, like, shrooms and DMT and all that say that they have conversations mentally, like,
This is crack rock.
but, you know, hey, but that's when most people say they have them experiences, bro. I mean, I ain't never did it, so I can't speak on it,
Bro,
but.
you just can't. I mean, the universe being so big, you just can't. You know,
You can't
you gotta believe in other shit. Look at all the creatures and shit walking around.
You
Like,
got to.
Can't be
I be
naive.
asking my people that because
you gotta keep an open mind to everything, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta keep an open mind to everything.
So let me ask you, let me spin off that. Do you think up is space or the ocean is space?
Bro, the ocean is bogus. Like, it's so many creatures in there, bro. I think, like, low-key, we can't even go down as deep as we can.
Yeah, the ocean crazy.
Because it's like, our eardrums will pop, bro. It's something down there.
Yeah.
Also, too,
Yeah.
you see how we can't go as far down. I
Yeah.
don't believe we've been out of space, bro. We can't go as far up either.
Well, they say every pit.
So,
How
Yeah.
y'all come
I think
up
it's the
with
same thing.
Shit like that ain't supposed to be bothered though. Like
Yeah.
you leave The bottom of the ocean, outer
Leave
space.
it alone.
Leave that shit alone.
You see what that?
That's why them niggas went down there.
That GameCube remote?
You don't go down there.
That boy had a GameCube remote, man.
When you heard that, you was like, bro, I know they was playing.
That was
Like,
playing.
the game,
Some shit you gotta leave lost at
Nah, bro,
sea.
the first thing they was like, is they missing? I said, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. They done for.
Wrap it up.
They done for. They done for. Nah, but I don't know. I tell people all the time. I think underwater phenomenon is bigger than outer space phenomenon. Because at the end of the day,
The one you can't breathe in.
either one you can't breathe in, but at the same time, bro, they have like, if you pay attention to some of this stuff, you just read the Pentagon released documentation. This comes from the Pentagon, bro. Like, this ain't coming from some old dude laying in the basement. Like, the Pentagon released that footage of like Tic Tac UFOs submerging themselves underwater, coming out of water, flying back and forth against, American aircrafts, and they couldn't keep up with it. So you think about shit like that, bro. We're not the only people here, and for anyone to truly think that we're the only people here, I believe they're naive.
gotta be.
Yeah, naive, bro.
So,
You want
what is,
Want a shot, bro? Is it shot o'clock? Shot o'clock?
Cloud?
Yes.
it's shot o'clock. I'm
Shot o'clock.
Yes.
I mean, you got that crown? That apple? Oh, no, I'm Gucci.
Alright, I'm gonna go get
Have you ever thought
This
about
my
doing a
shot
concert, bro?
Doing a concert,
You should do that in Arlington.
bro. I've had this conversation with them. I do want to do one, but I never wanted to be that person to do a concert and don't have a catalog.
I'm gonna get y'all some new shot glasses.
I feel like
Excuse me, someone.
my first tape, when I did the Midnight tape, the first one, that was more so like me finding, because he'll tell you, we've been doing music since back in the Gap. But the thing is, we never really like took it seriously with the sound, like trying to perfect it, like as good as he has got with production and as good as I've got with delivery and things like that. We was never like that. Like, we had a townhouse at the age of 20, 21, 22, and we had our little studio set up in there that we would fuck around and make shit on the Mac. But at the same time, it was never anything that we thought was like,
What was y'all on? Like Pro Tools? Like, what was it?
Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops, FL.
The demo version.
The demo version, boy.
Okay.
The demo version of Fruity Loops. I think that's everybody's first version when you get into music.
Yeah.
And then, what's the other one from Apple?
GarageBand.
Yeah. GarageBand. I would get on that one
What y'all
too.
listening to growing up? Like, what gave you that idea to like hop on software and stuff? Because YouTube wasn't really that big. Like,
Well, the software, that's you.
yeah.
That's it. He big on Ye.
Okay.
Big on Ye, bro. Damn.
What about Kanye? How you feel about him right now?
I mean,
No, I got the crown.
oh, yeah, man, I mean, he doing his thing. One thing I can't say about him, though, is when he say he gonna do something, he do it. Like, it might take 4 years, but he always come through, so I got respect.
Black napkin.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Oh, right here.
This kind of a big shot, ain't it?
That's fine. We got
This whole full.
Hey, cheers.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on. We ain't pouring my boy a shot.
Can I get a line?
Hey, got it.
Man, take it to the
Jigga juice, man.
Yeah, no salt.
Hey, man.
Hey, shout out to
This
you,
is the first
boy.
time that's ever happened on Passion TV, man.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock, man.
I gotta see some big bro.
What he say? Touch the pavement and take it to the head.
That's him. What's that, Cozumel?
I said, Camarena.
That was good.
I'm gonna put hair on your chest, boy.
Yeah, I made me do a cartwheel in the
Yeah.
That key.
And you on the sunrise.
She a nail.
Nail.
dog roll.
Bro, what I do, bro?
What's that line you hear, bro?
Tastes like cucumber.
Bro, touch the pavement, man.
No, in the
Which
song.
one?
Got the lean on me. That's tequila.
Oh, medium rare steak and tequila all in my
I
inside.
forgot that bar was in there.
Yeah, lean on me.
No, the
What's the other
beginning,
one,
the
though?
hyped about that key.
Oh, hyped up off that Keela Shianejo.
Hey, so what y'all gonna be on when y'all go out the country? What is it, next week?
Come on, come on, run the dime.
Hey,
Run the
Be on, man.
let's get to the real questions.
Hey,
It's only 3 people in here.
I ain't going.
Hey, it's gonna be us 3.
What you gonna be on?
On my best behavior.
You can't trust
Y'all
me
might
with the
see me
shades.
on
Shades like that?
I'm
Yeah,
the
Don't worry
adult,
about
man.
that. Just change the channel.
I'm the adult.
You gonna see out there fishing bass and sharks.
Are we doing deep sea fishing too? We doing.
Yeah, we
When y'all
doing.
going out?
Um,
Mexico.
we going to Aruba.
We're going to Aruba.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the 8th.
That's gonna be live.
Oh yeah. We're doing deep sea fishing. We're doing
nigga
jet
bring up on them
skis.
Yeah.
You know, doing some off roading. But we got a nice B&B out there with a pool. So
Y'all see, you know, the plan the trip. You ain't never.
We're gonna see who know how to cue.
I keep
You know.
seeing him on the
Hey,
trip.
Ron, you ain't
Hey,
getting
stay on the trip. I'm trying to see what kind of PTO
It
you
was
got.
late.
but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but
Unlimited PTO.
The PTO boy.
Facts. On God. Like, how you,
I
you
saw
get that
you
much
in the
time?
airport and we
Don't
got out
need
of a jam.
yeah.
You, I ain't gonna talk about it, but your expertise in Mexico. Go on, Joey. That's all you had to say. I said, all right, it's on. I'm gone. Get your
Man,
luggage.
I done picked up a little knowledge from stepping outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
But I gotta give, I guess really gotta give some credit to my fiance, man. She the one to put me on the
That's
going
the
out the
traveling
country.
queen.
She travel a lot, bro. If you follow her on
I ain't getting next to
Instagram,
her.
but she
She got
done-
like the TikToks.
man, she go everywhere, bro. She just came back from Spain. She went to Spain. She went to Peru. She done been to Seychelles. Like, she the one that really be. I'm trying to
We
catch
gonna
up.
call her worldwide.
Worldwide.
but honestly,
All over the
man, like, you know, it's dope though. It's good having that mix to travel with your boys and then be able to travel with your lady too. So
And this is birthday. That's what we taking the trip for.
Say hi, kid.
September 6th.
Hey, every
Yeah.
time
Big
I'm on
33
Virgo,
What?
You
Virgo.
weren't here for my birthday, but these boy know.
Hey,
How I was.
Every time you
This how he gonna be.
Every time-
in Aruba. Hey, look.
Well, I let two
every
steps.
time
Call
you
the
travel,
police.
every time you travel there, you gotta drop a song.
Do not go out.
For every trip you take, every time before you get on the plane, I challenge you, bro. For every trip you take, you gotta drop a song, at least a song. I ain't gonna say like a mixtape and that, cause
Nah, for
that's a
sure.
lot of work. But if
Yeah,
you leaving
for
out
sure.
the country, bro, you gotta at least drop.
For sure.
Get back, you gotta drop a song.
Nah, I'm
No,
dropping.
before he leave.
I got one.
Before he
I got
leave.
one in the vault. I got this crazy ass beat, man. Me and Juice know what I'm talking about, man.
He got a lot.
This beat,
He got a lot.
How many beats have you made and you just sitting on?
that I got in the vault.
Yeah.
I got like over 25 songs I ain't never released.
But I'm talking about beats.
Beats?
Like you just holding on to it like.
Oh, beats that I got. Oh man, damn. You want me to be completely honest? I probably got like over 40 beats stored, bro.
Yeah.
40.
You might as well go ahead and Tupac that shit. Make a song
40.
every day.
No, you know, man, I've been challenging myself to see, like, because the thing is, I feel like a good writer knows that you give, like, at least 8 to 16 bars a day and you walk away from it. Like, I don't try to write a whole song in one day. Because I feel like it messes up the creativity in a sense. Like, you don't know how you're going to feel when you come back after taking a break, you know? And that's the biggest thing I've learned is I try to, like, stress myself writing out, like, a whole song in one day. And then I just lose, like, my train of thought. And it get to the point to where you just start trying to rhyme, whereas at that point you don't ever want to do that. You want to keep the subject where it needs to be and then, you know, be able to deliver. So I got a lot in the vault, man, that I ain't played with yet. Some are just throwaways. It's a lot of songs that me and him done did that we ain't never released, bro. Like a lot. But
Why would y'all not release them? Like what makes a song like not likable or like how do y'all make your final cuts, you know what I mean?
And that was what I was gonna ask too. It's like, have you and Ro ever disagreed on something that y'all feel like should be released? Like you said, like, oh yeah, I feel like this should be released, and then Ro was like,
for sure.
hell no, that ain't me.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And also, he sent it to us too, and I mean, I ain't gonna lie to my boy.
Yeah.
If it ain't it, it ain't it.
Yeah. Have you ever had to let them know, like, hey, bro, no.
Nah, he has.
I asked him some questions about some lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean by that?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, nah, that's, you know, that's something I'm gonna look at the camera and say that get people around you that ain't yes men, bro. Get people around you that's gonna tell you when your shit stink, bro. You get them people around you, you ain't gonna do nothing but grow.
Cause I'm gonna tell him delete
And
that shit.
I appreciate that. So
Delete it.
to answer Ron and you, me and Juice, have literally disagreed so many times on so many songs. He'll be like, Ant, this the one, put it out. He know so well, bro. Like when I tell you I got some songs that you'll listen to and be like, bro, why did you not release this? But it all comes from like this perspective that I have in my head, like it don't meet my level of perfection. And it's not the production, it's the delivery. So now that this tape drops, I'm hoping to either do an LP or like my first type of album. I don't really want to do an album because you learn from Nipsey that when you're trying to market yourself, if you drop an album, they use that to like for your sales and stuff like that, to say, oh, you only sold this much, so we gonna give you this much. Like you learn that from like Nipsey, he put that out there. So I'm gonna just keep doing probably EPs and LPs, but a lot of those songs I'm gonna revisit, because there's a couple that I do want to revisit because the beats was just there. Like we had one beat that was supposed to be on this tape. It was actually called Introvent. And there was a sample, man. It was a beautiful ass track, but it just has some issues with TuneCore and that one, and then just, you know, I'm gonna try to get that one on the next project. It's just a dope one.
I feel like you should just, you know, put out most of your unreleased songs with your new shit. Just mix people up. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah.
Instead of sitting.
For sure.
What keeps you from like taking a Gucci approach? You know, Gucci back in the day, like he just flooding the streets, everything.
Oh God.
Everything I rap, nigga, I'm putting that hell out. Like, what keeps you from being like that?
You know, I think there's a difference. So when Gucci like was dropping music, Gucci is more so, like I say, he's a trap rapper. Gucci is somebody that you listen to when you want to move a brick, or you feeling like you want to hit the club and stun on niggas. Like I feel like me, I'm more so, I grew up on like Cole, I grew up on KRS-One, I grew up on Wu-Tang, I grew up on quality over quantity. And it's not saying that his stuff isn't quality. I don't want that to be taken in that perspective. But I feel like if you really gonna take something serious, then you need to make sure that the quality is there. Now, once the quality is there, if I'm able to start pushing them hoes out, then I'm gonna do that. But you don't ever want to oversaturate your sound. Just like you can't just collab with everybody. You don't want to oversaturate the market with just, you know, multiple songs, even though they say that's the way that you really blow up and stuff like that. But I mean, if you keep it 100, your favorite artist, it's a lot of projects where you just go listen to probably 2 or 3, 4 songs on that project that's your favorites. So when it comes down to it, that's all it is. It's quality over quantity for me.
You think competition comes into play? Like everybody knows, like coming out of Atlanta trying to be a rapper is definitely gonna be different trying to come out of Dallas to be a rapper.
Nah, for sure. I feel like,
you feel like he had to flood the streets to get his name out there.
Well then, at the same time, you gotta remember, Gucci came up in the era where social media wasn't big like that. Gucci came up during that mixtape era, bro. When I tell you Gucci, man, like, bro, I used to play Gucci, man, nigga, like I was riding around with bows in the trunk, nigga, but all I had was groceries, nigga. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? But my brothers, my kinfolk and all them, they grew up like that, so, you know, I always wanted to live that life, but then I knew it wasn't for me, you know what I'm saying? So I used to listen to, man, Gucci, bro. Roderick Davis against the State, bro, that shit was crazy, nigga. And then him and Pee Wee Longway, them niggas, they just on a different type of level when they together. So Gucci, they all grew up in a different era than us. We got social media where anybody could be a rapper now. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could put a little auto-tune, a little reverb, and go in there and say Cat in the Hat, you know, some shit like rap. But Gucci was more so, I want to say in his time, he really had to like work. And that's where, I mean, I respect his music. I respect like all them dudes from that time, because they really had that like pop the trunk, hear my mixtape like type of energy. And I think DJ Hollywood, God rest his soul, man, he used to work for K104. When I used to be at the barbershop, he used to come around with DJs, not DJs, but Gucci Mane's mixtapes and shit like that and pass them out. So I think it's different, bro. Like me trying to even compare myself to like Gucci or any of those rappers would be, I wouldn't say be disrespectful, but it wouldn't be correct in a sense, because I know that I'm not on that avenue or that same lane.
Say, how big you trying to get with this shit, bro? Like, where you? Okay, let's do this. Where you see yourself in like the next 3 years?
In the next 3 years,
I say 5. I do 5.
Yeah, because you dropping niggas back to back every year.
But who you carry with you?
in the next 5.
Oh, I'm about to say, put that nigga on.
On the next 5, in the next 5 years, bro, I really, to be honest, it might sound crazy, but I think in the next 5 years I could sell out like a House of Blues or like a Toyota Music Factory or something like that. That's, I mean, for some people it is crazy, but
motherfuckers will get big within a year. You never know. It's like whatever hit.
Man.
It's like shaking dice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I don't ever want to be that person.
TV. Shout out to him.
What's up, man? Good.
What up, nigga?
What's up,
I
Noah?
thought Kane was with him. I was like, put him on, but he ain't with him.
You talking about number 2 from the Pistons?
Number 2 from the Pistons. Hey, interview coming soon, bro.
Hey, man.
Number 2, number 1 from the Pistons.
Number
1 draft pick.
Yeah. Shout out K, boy.
Tell them go with the Lakers.
Real Southeast dog. Real Southeast dog. Shout out K. Shout out Nord. Shout out the boys. But nah.
Who your team?
You Mavericks?
He might as well come home.
He like Keon everything Dallas. Like,
We you want to see my nigga at home? Like bring him home.
Yeah.
Y'all go to the game.
hey,
That shit ain't got nothing to do with y'all niggas winning.
You know what? This ain't even about that.
I don't like the Saints or the Cowboys, bro. So
Hey, nah, but I was gonna ask you too. Like, who your dream artist to like collab with? Like,
Dream
you know, like
artist?
Mo3 had like Boosie. Like, cause you know, like Mo3, he wasn't like he made it, but like in his head he was like, shit, nigga, I got on the track with my favorite artist, which was Boosie. So he was like, in my eyes, I don't care if I do like nothing else, you know. So like, who is that artist that you look at? You like, bro, shit, if I collab with that nigga, fuck it, bro. I don't care if I sell out basketball arenas. Like, nigga, I got on the track with.
that's the guy.
Yeah, like my favorite artist. Like, who would you say?
Honest to God, bro, Cole.
Cole?
I'll take Cole, but at the same time, I would also take Drake, bro. I mean, you would be a fool. Who, Cole? I would, bro. Cole is Cole. Look, I'm gonna put it this way. When Kobe came in the league, he competed with Jordan. When you had like these big name players coming to the league before they was even big players, they had people they looked up to. So my thing is, if that man ever if I ever had the opportunity to showcase skill on the track with him, of course I'm gonna come with everything I got. Although he's the GOAT, he know things that I don't know, so he gonna outperform me. But at the same time, I wouldn't do a precedence to myself if I went in there and half-assed, you know. So that is the ideal. That is the ideal option or person is Cole. What's good, Drake? Got everybody pulling in.
You in shorts and you told us to come.
Nah, that's
You just get to do what you want to do.
I said I was wearing Crocs.
No.
You got a turtleneck?
He did say he was. I got on Crocs too.
Thought you had a turtleneck, cuz.
Yeah, watch that. Yeah, we doing an interview.
Nah, I ain't know you was trying to take another shot, bro.
Nah.
I thought
But go back to the 5-year question.
Well, honestly, bro, what is your biggest accomplishment of this year? And you know, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Of this year, the biggest accomplishment of this year is this tape.
This tape?
This tape.
Cause you like put your mind to it and you actually sat down and did it, or like, how do you feel you've been juggling a lot? Like, why was this your biggest accomplishment?
It's my biggest accomplishment because if you know my day-to-day life, I'm a security analyst for a large corporate company. So a lot of my time is spent working, bro. Like, I was always taught that if a man don't work, a man don't eat. So I spend a lot of my time putting energy into that, and there's some days where I work late, some days where I be doing that stuff, but at the same time,
You want to shot this one? I was looking for
I put
But my bad.
keep going.
but it's a lot of times where I put a lot of energy into this when I didn't have it. And it's not saying like, oh, I gotta go do this. Like, I wanted to do it. So I found the energy to go into that studio and perform and be able to deliver something, you know, that is tangible. So I told him I wanted to release my first EP. We dropped one in April of 2023 when I was in Cabo. Now we dropping this one, headed to Aruba. So that's my biggest accomplishment thus far, bro, is knowing that I can lock in and get something done when I really put my mind to it.
So is this really like the celebration for the release of the tape?
It really is, bro. And my birthday, so it's big, bro. Like, we ain't just going by ourselves. Shout out my cousin Uno. He doing music. He got a couple of his homies going out there with us, but we really going up, bro, because like coming up, I grew up around a lot of people that was big on the like music scene, bro. Like my cousin Chubb is one of the biggest DJs in Dallas. And just like growing up, I always wanted to be a DJ like him in a sense, because I did look up to him. But then I realized that once you download that Serato and you try to learn all that shit, like that ain't for me. And then I try to make beats. It wasn't for me, bro. I didn't have the time. I didn't have the patience. My shit sound like.
Beats made you not want to do it though. A lot of people can't.
Boy,
you know, it's like different sound audio levels.
My shit sound like the pencils tapping on the lunch table, boy. That shit was not it, boy. It was not it. But I knew I had. I used to, but that's crazy. Like my cousin Uno, bro. I used to sit in the back of his Crown Vic. My brother, him and my brother, we used to sit in the back of the Crown Vic, bro. We had like a little smoke session. You know, you do the smoking section, freestyles and shit coming up, but they would always tell me like, bro, you know, you could really do something if you like really just
ask you about that.
Battle rap?
Yeah.
Fuck no. That's a whole different animal.
Some other shit.
Yeah.
See, I'm the type of nigga, you say shit about my mama. Oh, we gonna be waiting outside, bro.
But what's crazy is because I used to go to my homeboy Battle Rap. Bro, like the information they be digging up, like that they be digging. Like, damn, bro, like I wouldn't expect a nigga to know that.
Reality,
bro, they
test.
That shit get personal.
That's the thing. Like you gotta know it's different avenues of rap, and the thing is, if you know you can't swim in 15-foot water, don't jump your ass in that water.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in no better rap on my mama.
Nah, cause I mean,
that makes on your bitch.
I give kudos to them boys, boy. I give kudos. That's a different field of rap, bro. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, like watching battle rap, like Smack. You watch Smacking them boys?
Crazy.
Hey man, like
on there punching people out.
Them niggas talented as fuck though. Just some of they puns, bro.
Yeah.
Some of just the bars, the way they deliver them, bro. Like that shit that's a different avenue.
But I feel like you can hop up out of pocket. All you gotta do is just look up some info about them. And
I'm telling you, bro, it's more than that. Because
it's more than that, yeah.
But like when you're in a room by yourself and you rehearsing, like, yeah, I'm gonna say this. Yeah. But then like when it's old dude around, cause like I said, my homeboy used to battle rap. When it's old dude around, it's like somebody really hit you with some shit, like God, and then it's the crowd reaction. They be like, ooh, yeah. So in your head, you like, fuck, bro. It's what I'm gonna say, or it's what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? And then if it's your turn, you forget your shit. They like, yeah. So it's
you
more
right
than
there.
just like, you gotta rehearse over and over again. But like mentally, you gotta be like. Yeah. Like I said.
Oh, you talking about Angelo, right?
Yeah, I used to go to his shit.
Shout out Angelo. That nigga cold in that battle rap, bro. Yeah. He cold as hell. That nigga been cold for a long time, boy. Yeah, that's a different avenue. That's why I say, like, bro, you gotta know your avenue. I know me. That ain't for me, bro. That ain't for me. I'm still asking God to work on me as a man, bro.
Where's your style come from, bro? I meant to like ask that, like as a kid, like. Who was like the guy where you was like, I gotta rap? You even seen it.
Boy, the first time, bro, I heard Big spit Juicy.
Juicy was hard.
Juicy. To hear somebody like that, cause I mean, we heard Big come into the game where he was just a spitter, bro. But when that man hopped on Juicy, bro, and showed that you could have versatility on a track like that, oh, bro, it just, I fell in love with it. I used to listen to Juicy every day. Yeah. But at the same time, I grew up in a house, bro, where my pops, bro, I mean, he would play Erykah Badu, Mama's Gun. You know, we would be playing Don't You Know or Orange Moon or Bag Lady, you know, like Baduism or Al Green, Sade, bro. Like I grew up on that type of shit. So you hear it in my music when I like the samples I use and the way that I spit. Like I grew up on like real rap. I say like real rap, I mean like real rap. KRS-One, Wu-Tang.
Talking about KRS-One, man. KRS-One was
What?
You saw what he did to the singer dude
Who?
who did like the sample over I know this much is true. It was a dude who remixed that song.
What'd he do to him?
He threw him off the stage.
For real?
Bro, go look it up. It's a documentary, bro. KRS-One was out there throwing rappers off the stage, bro. When he was making the bridges over and all that,
Yeah.
bro, he was throwing motherfuckers off the stage. Like,
Well, at the same time, you can't disrespect KRS-One sound, bro. KRS-One sound it's a whole different avenue, bro. KRS-One is, I put KRS-One above Nas.
what? Above Nas?
KRS-One was before Nas.
Yeah, he was.
So he pioneered it.
He pioneered it for you. Can ask them guys and they'll probably tell you KRS-One pioneered it for them in a
So
sense.
you just saying that because they from Queens?
I'm not saying it because they from Queens, but I would be a fool to come out of Dallas and not give Big X credit. I would be a fool to come out of Dallas and not give Dirty Dallas DSR. Give them their credit, bro. It's the Big T, you Big Tuck and them boys, Mr. Pookie. You can't come out of Dallas and not give people their credit. That's why people can't go to their cities right now, because they come out of their cities and, oh, I'm the shit, I'm this and I'm that. No, you got to give respect to the people that laid the tracks for you to put your train on that motherfucker and go. And it's that simple, bro.
So when you take out, you stay in Dallas or you go out of here?
To be honest, I think if I made it, I would give me a nice crib in Frisco, but I would also have me a satellite hub somewhere with the mountains. I want to live in the mountains, bro. I've always told, I mean, I make jokes with them, but it's the truth. You give me some bread, bro, you hardly gonna hear from me ever again. I'm gonna be gone, bro. Like I ain't really got I ain't got too many friends. Like who you see in this room is who I talk to. It ain't nothing against people that ain't here or anything like that, but for the most part, like if it ain't music, my family, my close circle, anything like that, I ain't really got no energy to reach out and check on you if you're not checking for me. So yeah, I would love to have a satellite hub like in the mountains somewhere on the water. I love being on the beach these days. So yeah, definitely. Nah, I ain't no player, man. My jersey in the rafters, man.
Say hypothetically speaking, like let's say like a nigga dish you, bro. You think you good enough for that smoke too?
I'm not no bitch.
Okay.
I'm not no bitch. At the end of the day, bro, you hear it in my rap and I speak and I say it confidently, bro. Like I'm a quiet soul, but there's ties to my roots that can do some damage. And that ain't nothing to just saying, oh, I'm big, rah-rah, but just like you may have them guys, I got them guys.
Yeah.
You know
Only because you know that's
like,
what come with. Like,
it come with the territory, but at the same time, you got a lot of cats that bring that shit upon themselves because they go in talking shit about people or dissing people to make a name for themselves. And my thing is, I'm telling you about my life. If you take that shit personal, then you need to go sit down with a therapist.
Facts. But I mean, like even niggas like even J. Cole, like when Lil Pump, I know niggas suck.
Yeah.
Like he was, but yeah, he was still like shit. Fuck J. Cole and J. Cole don't bother nobody. That nigga,
yeah,
you know. So it's like
he reached out.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it this way, bro. My pen ain't doing shit but getting sharper, and I know my tongue is even sharper. So the thing is, if that day ever comes where I pray to God it don't ever have to come, I pray it could just be copacetic and we keep it moving. But you know, hopefully it's kept in the music and don't go outside of it. But not even in the vault, bro.
Yeah.
I can cook it up. I cook it up. I stand on what I mean. I cook it up. Yeah, that's real shit.
Because a lot of them do like some friendly fire. They might shoot out your way and be like, oh, you think you clean?
Oh, God.
They might just throw some, like Drake always throw some slick stuff out. But he the guy know exactly what he talking about because he get personal.
For sure.
But he say it so slick to the point where it's like, oh, you in the club not even thinking about it.
He said the shit about Kanye. I put your was it head on the guild and you play with my seed. I mean, we all know he was talking about even at the same time when him and Push was going through it, like
Ye went and got his partners though. I was just like,
Ye went and see, that's the thing, bro. Like my thing is this: if I'm starting something, why I'm gonna go get Wood, Ron, Dre? If I'm starting it,
Get all these.
be a man and stand on what you starting, bro. Don't go and like run when you that person, because these are, you know, when you think about it. So my pops used to tell me all the time. He used to tell me, like, growing up, don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. He used to tell us that. He would always tell me and my brother, if one person get into it, you better be right there getting into it with them. But at the same time, that don't mean that you just go start some shit, bro. If you can diffuse the situation, there's too many people out here want to be tough guys, bro. And it's like, why, bro? Like, ain't no reason to constantly walk around and prove that you tough. Like, just live life, bro. Like, if you know that you tough, if a nigga tests you, then you stand on your principles. But at the same time, ain't no reason to just walk around with your chest puffed up, just picking fights with people. I ain't that type of person, bro.
Well, we always come in peace, man. Unless they
For sure.
it approaches us.
For sure.
What would you tell the younger you?
A younger me? The younger me, man, don't be so hard on yourself, bro. Don't expect everything to happen the way that you want it to happen. Don't set a timeline to whatever success you think is going to come to you. When I was the age of 20, I remember I used to tell myself that I wanted to be at a certain point by 25. Then when I got to 25, I wasn't at that point, and I would be hard on myself. But I think the biggest thing I'm learning nowadays is just like, just go with the flow. Take it one day at a time. Control what you can control regardless of what you believe in, God, you know, whatever you feel your creator. I believe in God, so I put it in God's hand, bro. I would tell my younger self, control what you can control and just give the rest to God, bro. He ain't gonna let you fail. If something's meant for you, it's gonna come and it's gonna happen when it's supposed to. For sure.
A lot of people don't believe in, you know, God. I see you mention God, man. Like,
a lot.
What keeps you, you know, your belief in him?
I had a praying grandmother, bro. You know, my granny, she's in one of my slides on my first tape when I dropped it. And he was actually there the night that I had to go see her in the hospice when she was gone. Like, just, he seen that was a different type of pain. But my granny was like a praying grandmother. She was always that person that I could call. And she was like, I'm not too big on like that zodiac stuff, but she was like a Virgo and I'm a Virgo, so she like understood me. So my granny was just that person I could always call, bro, and she would always just know the right things to say. But the biggest thing that I take from my grandmother is that she was a praying grandmother, and she always made us stand firm on what we believed in and our belief in him, knowing that you can't do nothing in this life without believing in God. No matter what you believe in, you got people that believe in crystals, believe in numbers, believe in, you know, false prophets, whatever it may be. They believe in something for their success to come. So I don't believe in God based off what people tell me. I believe in him based on things that have happened in my life. I've had near-death experiences too many times, bro. I done seen that reaper too many times, bro, and I say that honestly, but it makes me love life and appreciate just being able to wake up every morning and tie my shoestrings, bro. So that's why I believe in God, bro.
Okay. That's major. A lot of people just brush that off.
Nah.
Rappers like get on the mic and be like, hey, I want to thank God. I want to thank my mama.
Yeah.
But like you going to the death like that and you tell like that, that's you know,
nah, for sure.
A lot of people
for sure
do that.
I grew up, bro. A lot of people ask where my music started. It started in the church. I've been an alto, a soprano, a tenor. I've stood by the organ and sung, bro. Like, I've tried to play the guitar, learned to try to play the piano. Like, I grew up in the church, bro. So it's like I learned what it is to carry notes, melodies. Like, I got a cousin that's nice as hell on the keys, bro. Like, I just grew up around like real music and church music. So that's a big upbringing of mine as well. So that's why I stand on that a lot. Yeah, for sure.
When is your tape drop, man?
September 8th, bro. By the time people waking up, getting the boogers out their eyes, we gonna be headed to the airport. The plane gonna be dropping. I mean, the tape gonna be dropping and the plane gonna be taking off. So September 8th, man, 12 a.m. It's up, bro.
It's on.
It's on, bro.
Hey, man, tell everybody, you know, where you can find your music.
For sure.
And, you know, where exactly, you know, what's your handle?
Oh,
What
bet,
you got
bet.
coming up?
Bet. So you find me on Instagram at _ that's Ant right there. You can get me on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you want to listen to it on. YouTube, it'll be there as well. It's distributed through all stores. What I'm looking forward to in the future, I would say, is dropping an LP after this. It won't be the midnight tape. We're gonna take a break from the midnight tape after this one. But dropping my first LP, and I'm hoping to come from a more vulnerable place than I've come thus far. Open up a little bit more, share a little bit more of my story of who I am, because I think that the biggest thing that you can do with the audience is gain their trust by being a genuine you. So I'm hoping to drop an LP, and this man right here is behind the magic of helping me create that. And these guys in this room are inspiration to a lot of things that I write. There's some that ain't here, and regardless of how we fell out, they've inspired that as well. So you know what I'm saying, look forward to that, man. We working for sure.
What inspired you to be a producer? For who?
Yeah. Yeah, like what was it? In the town hall. You remember we had Weak Beat and then Sound Good.
Weak Beats, man.
But I'm an ex-athlete, so it's like I want to get good at something. So when I tell you, I'm like, it's gonna take 2 years to learn this. And every day I'll be in there, like mix sections would be like 5 hours for one song. Just I'm listening, but your ears get tired. I didn't know that. I'm sitting there, I gotta get this nigga right.
Yeah.
And so I just trusted him. He got better, but when he was getting better, I said, I gotta get better. I can't bullshit a little bit. And we kind of went up to the top. I knew Ant wanted to sound a certain way.
For sure.
Remember we came out with that one song, I said, this ready. And he'd be like, nah, it's not ready.
For sure.
My best friend right here, I'm like, man, this dude right here, it sound good, but he just said it don't sound right. But then he'll come back and do it again, and I'm like, dang, that sound way better. So
Yeah.
I started to learn how he worked. It's like, when I do a mix for him, I'm like, this might not be the final, Ant might change something. And so he getting to the point now, what was it, the last song of the album?
Yeah.
He said, I think I can go affect that, when it's perfected, brother. Came in, did it, and I'm like, man, he knew what he was talking about. So now I'll be trusting his over mine, and I'm supposed to be the nerdy dude.
For sure. Yeah, bro.
Good chemistry, bro.
It's great.
A lot of people get in with a producer, and they smoke their whole studio session off, drink their whole studio session off.
Yeah.
Like the way y'all started from the beginning probably made y'all, y'all can damn near be like a, for instance, Cardo Larry June,
For sure.
and Alchemist and State,
Dream.
what was it? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it'd be a duo.
For sure.
At this point, do you see y'all going long, like
Oh man,
long distance with this?
I tell Juice all the time, bro. Like, we've been friends since before the music. We've been friends since high school, bro. Like, we all grew up on 2023 Cliffside. I've been on all these niggas since we was in high school, bro. When I tell you, I be 100% with you. We done had our falling outs, but one thing I know is that we have conversations like grown ass men, and we come to resolves, and we cherish the friendship there. So it does nothing but add to the music that's being created, to where if Juice hears something that I may not hear, he gonna tell me, Ant, you need to go back in there and push this out like that. You need to go deliver it like this. And I ain't gonna take it to heart, bro, because I understand that he got my best interest. Just like if I tell him, hey, bro, I hear something on this, he'd be like, nah, I don't hear it. I'd be like, go listen. And he'll be like, oh shit, I hear it. It's all by a millisecond. Yeah. It could be a millisecond, bro, and it throws off the entire fucking song. We literally just had that. We put a different wave file on a song that we had finished, and it was off by a millisecond.
You caught it?
We caught it.
He caught it. I didn't get you. I thought it was fine. And he's like, go listen to it again. I'm like, oh shit.
It was off by a millisecond, bro. But that's the thing, like, we sharpen each other, and I truly believe, and I say this with confidence, and you can ask a lot of people, I do everything I say I'm gonna do. I do everything I say I'm gonna do, bro. I mean that. And I think me and him in the next 5 years, even the next 2 years, we're gonna be at a point where the music and the quality is gonna be somewhere different. Because if this is our second tape and it's sounding like this, God damn, bro. I can only wonder what's gonna come if we continue to stay consistent and just, give it to God, bro, and put in the work that we can, bro. We just controlling what we can control. We can't control everything else. So
I feel like y'all should just be a duo, bro.
For sure.
Going forward. Because a lot of people don't even know who they want to work with.
For sure.
And they bounce around so much to the point where it's not consistent.
What I tell you about staying together?
He said no matter what studio he end up in, I'm gonna be right there and make the final call. Because I know how Ant be wanting to sound. It's like always about catching that vibe he be wanting. That's the hardest part. It's like if you hear a song, you could be rapping, but if you don't feel what he's saying, it's like the song kind of pointless.
It's pointless. So I say, bro, regardless of where this music take me or where it take us, these same guys that you see in here is the same guys I'm gonna be with, bro. Like, I understand that you gotta meet new people and you grow by who you know, not what you know, and that's cool. I don't mind having acquaintances, but they'll tell you for themselves. These been my guys for forever, bro. Me and Dre, we done lived our lives together. Me and Ron done lived our lives together. Woods, Roe, Neiman, you know what I'm saying? Like, we done been through this shit together, bro. So I'm gonna stay down with the same cats I came up with. Juice is gonna be my producer regardless of where we go. Whoever we working with, he gonna be right there. If he ain't producing in that moment, then he picking up knowledge to make himself better. Just like if he working with a producer and I ain't rapping, I'ma learn something that I can learn, bro, because you don't never know everything. So I'ma stay with everybody I'm with, bro. We're gonna go up for sure. For sure.
So, where do you see yourself, ending this? What's the next project?
What, ending this like rap as a whole or just
as a whole? Where do you see yourself?
I would say, bro, when it comes to the end of me rapping, I would want to be in a position that created nepotism for the ones around me. I think the biggest thing for me is I want a grow house. Like, I don't smoke as much cannabis these days, but I want to grow the shit because I just love, like, weed, bro. Like, I love all type of strands. I love what it does for, with any substance or any controlled substance, there's an addiction that comes with it, and I don't condone in that. But at the same time, for the health habits that it can create, that's something that I definitely want to take that avenue in, and that's where Dre comes into play in it. Me and him, he's been the head behind that a lot, and I gotta give him his props with that. He knows CBD, he knows weed like the back of his hand, so I would love to create some type of nepotism with that. This will be my man that run HR, take care of all that shit. This big dog, bulldog, you ain't getting past the front gate. Yeah. These the testers, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. They just living the life from it, but I hope to create nepotism, bro, and it's just the truth, bro. I hope to create some nepotism from it, bro.
You got your staff already.
Nah, for sure. Like, I mean, it's just the truth. What I want out of this is, if it brings a 488 Ferrari all black with red guts, yellow calipers, I take it. I ain't mad at it now, but for the most part, I just want to be in a position. I hope this music, since it's something that I genuinely love doing, I know the success will come, but I just hope that it puts me in a position to change people's lives around me, bro. Really.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Man. Before we log out, man, tell the people what you got coming up and
for sure. For sure.
Where to reach you.
Nah, for sure, man. I think the best way to reach me is on Instagram. Shoot me a DM, bro, at _ that's Ant right there. Currently working on a single that I'm gonna drop when I get back, from my Aruba trip, but the LP is definitely in the works. And that's something that I hope that, will be accepted just as this tape. So yeah, man, tune in because there's more to come.
Hey, man.
For sure.
Thank you for sitting down with me. It's been a pleasure, man.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Passion TV, man. Y'all tune in, bro.
Hey, the Midnight Tape is going down. If you're not listening to it at midnight on what date?
September 8th, man.
Hey, September 8th. Hey, if you're not listening to Midnight Tape 2, man.
For sure.
The granny broke her back.
For sure, man.
I'm just playing, man. Hey.
Peace, man. Y'all be good.
Yes, sir.
Already. Good shit, boy.
Hey, man. Shout out to that.
Yes, sir. Shout
First
it up.
time I did some
Ooh,
shots on
nigga,
Passion
faded.
TV on camera.
Hey, you gotta catch up, cuz.
Appreciate y'all being in my interview, man.
Man, why you always be saying that?
Oh God, I've been drinking all day.
What's wrong with you?
Good shit, my boy.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
What did I do?
Can you hold this up?
Yeah, I got it.
Appreciate it.